Is eating raw food better than cooked food? Now, that is our question here for our dietitian, Marcia, today. Hi, Marcia.
Hi, Gia.
So is raw food better than cooked food in general?
It's not a simple yes or no answer. So there's definitely some nutrients that are very heat sensitive and get lost very easily through cooking. So vitamin C, folate, some of the other B vitamins. There's definitely certain cooking methods that help to preserve them a bit better. So steaming, quick blanching, sautéing, stir frying.
Stir frying, yes, because it doesn't really heat it up too much.
That's right. And they tend to keep their crispness about them as well, which is really good. However, boiling is generally the worst way to go with vegetables, especially if you drain away all the goodness.
So what about with stews and stuff? Because, you know, what if you keep it all in there?
Yeah, if you keep it in there, that's great because you're getting all those phytonutrients staying in the pot. You will still lose some of the heat-sensitive ones.
Yes,
but it's
like
not
your vitamin C and stuff,
So it's good to eat some of those things raw still, absolutely. You know, though, there is things that definitely need to be cooked to have the best coming from them. And lycopene is a great example of that. So it's
Which is found in tomatoes.
That's right. However, when you cook them and turn them into a paste, they're far more bioavailable in the body than if they're eaten raw.
Oh, wow. Okay, so there are some things that if you cook them are actually more beneficial.
Definitely. A lot of the carotenoids and the phytonutrients, the cooking method actually helps to make them more available to the body.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about enzymes? Because I don't know about you guys, but enzymes is something people say, you know, gets destroyed with cooking.
Yeah.
What about enzymes?
Yeah, that's a really interesting one. There's been a bit of research to show that the enzymes themselves don't generally survive the acidic content of the stomach. So they don't really have a role to play in digestion further down.
Right.
However, there has been a bit of research more recently to say that they might have, some of the enzymes might have a really useful role before we even eat them. So for example, in the case of garlic, when you crush it, it actually, and let it sit for 10 minutes, it actually makes the enzyme interact with the active compound and turn it into the active compound that is of use to our bodies. So, it's just a matter of crushing it
and leaving it for a while and then using it for cooking.
That's right, using it for
cooking. So
cooking.
you get more benefits out of it.
Absolutely, yeah. The enzymes had that chance to turn the phytonutrient into its potent form.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I definitely learned something today. That's awesome. Thank you, Marcia, for coming and sharing all this amazing stuff with us. That's awesome. Guys, stay tuned. We've got some more great topics with nutrition with Marcia. We'll see you guys next time. See you, Marcia, next time as well.
Gia.
Bye.